For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone.
For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone.
For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone.
For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone.
For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone.
For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone.
For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach.
The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities.
But what if access came first and seamless payment followed?
Introducing Ijeawele,
a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind.
From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward.
Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future?
We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move, shop, eat. Ready to experience the future? We believe in building an integrated digital platform that unifies transportation, payments, investments, food, and retail. One seamless experience that expands opportunity and drives shared prosperity across Africa. Technology should enhance efficiency, not add complexity. When innovation meets integrity, the result is a smarter future for everyone. For many, opportunity feels just out of reach. The cost of getting started is often the biggest barrier. High upfront costs limit possibilities. But what if access came first and seamless payment followed? Introducing Ijeawele, a technology-driven platform designed to make ownership simple, flexible, and within reach, while taking the burden of management off investors' hands and giving them peace of mind. From mobility to everyday essentials, Ijeawele connects you to the things that move your life forward. Pay, move.
Okay, can we bow our heads as we pray? Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together today for this annual general meeting. Thank you for the journey so far. We thank you for growth. We thank you for growth we've experienced. We thank you for the challenges that have shaped us. As we begin this meeting, we ask for your wisdom, guidance in all our discussions and decisions. Help us to think clearly, speak with purpose, and act with integrity. May everything we do today contribute to the progress and success of this organization. We commit this meeting into your hands, trusting you will lead us aright. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Francis. Greetings once again, distinguished shareholders, board of directors, stakeholders, and the ladies and gentlemen. I can confirm to you that the board had its first executive directors, one independent non-executive director, and 6 executive directors. I will start from my immediate left, my co-founder and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Madoka Daniel Avis. Next to Mr. Madoka Daniel Elvis is our non-executive director, Ambassador Dr. Chelsea Nkechi Onwodinjo. You may please stand and take a bow. Next to Dr. Chelsea, there is no other person than our independent non-executive director, Mr. Ndode Agaba. And from my immediate right is our non-executive director and shareholder, Mr. Joel Babalola. Sitting next to Mr. Joel is no other person than our company secretary and legal counsel in the person of Mrs. Helene Ega. You're welcome, ma. Next is our Chief Technology Officer, no other person than Mr. Emmanuel Ayala Temitope. Sitting next to Mr. Emmanuel is the Group Chief Felix O'Henry, Chief Marketing Officer. And finally, J. And by your honor today, I'll be sitting as the chairman and be presiding over today's meeting. Once again, you are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more director who is unavoidably absent, but will be joining us late in today's meeting, and no other person than Ms. Obi. Ladies and gentlemen, also here with us are writers and drivers. I can confirm that joining us soon will be some regulators, Bank, UBA Bank, Sterling, and Zenith Bank. I would like to remind everyone meeting is and I would put our mobile devices on the side and to be sure, by example, I will confirm if my is already on the silent mode. Please, should you want to speak, ask questions, kindly indicate by the raise of your hands and wait for the to ask you to speak. I will now on the group's company, the company secretary, to read out the notice convening this meeting today.
General Company 25th April 2026 at 11:30 a.m. at the Henry Fajembo Hall of Commerce and Industry, Victoria Island, Lagos. Members are hereby invited to attend the meeting to transact the following: two, outlook and expansion strategy, to present the company's proposed growth roadmap, expansion into new markets, partnership framework, and strategic business initiatives for the coming year. Two, to review the technology and ecosystem development plan, to present the company's investments in technology infrastructure, digital products, automation systems, innovation, initiatives, and ecosystem partnerships required for scale enablement. 3, to transact any other business properly brought before the meeting, to consider any additional matters that may lawfully be brought before the annual general meeting. Notes: registration shall commence at, that has been done. The AGM bullets and reports have been circulated, which you have a copy of. Then this meeting is streamed live. So if you are in the audience and there's a call to vote, you can probably do that by a voice indication or a show of your hand while live streaming. Then, stakeholders also reserve the right to ask questions during this meeting, and the chairman has duly stated the manner that would be done by a show of your hand if you have any question to ask. Then for all enquiries, this should be sent to investors@ijeawelegroup.com, the email address of the company. Dated this 13th day of March 2026 by order of the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Company Secretary. I will now report the affairs of your company under the year review. We will start with the chairman's statement and founder's address, which can be found on pages 23 and 24. But in order that we might have sufficient time to ask questions and engage in other things, I would please, with your kind permission, that we consider this as read or taken as read. Taken as read? Thank you. We will now proceed to the Chief Executive Officer's address. The CEO's address can be found on page 25 and page 26. Distinguished members of the board, respected shareholders, partners, regulators, colleagues, and stakeholders. It is my privilege to present the strategic CEO address at the first annual general meeting of Ijeawele Group. This address is not just a reflection of what we've done. It is a clear articulation of where we are going and how we intend to get there. From inception, Ijeawele Group was never designed as a single product or as a single product company. It was designed as an ecosystem. We recognized early that a market like ours, isolated solutions struggle to create long-lasting impacts. Users don't just need transportation. They don't need just transportation, but they also need payments. They don't need only payment or just payment, but they also need investment opportunities. They don't just need investment, they need access to real economic activity. And so we asked ourselves one fundamental question: what if all these needs could exist inside one interconnected system? And that question became the foundation of Ijeawele Group. Today, Ijeawele is built around a simple but powerful principle and belief that interconnected services can reinforce each other, and each arm of the business is not dependent but interdependent. Our long-term vision is to build a seamless loop across three core pillars, and these three core pillars are mobility, payment, commerce, and lifestyle. And here is how we intend to design this ecosystem. The mobility creates daily transaction volume and data movement. The payment capture and enable seamless financial flow within the ecosystem. And then the investment allows participants like customers like you to become stakeholders in the system. While the commerce ensures that we create retention and recurring engagement. This integration creates what I will call an economic flywheel, where if a user enters the platform through the mobility, they also adopt payment. Or if they enter via investment, just like most of us, through the hire purchase investment, they also adopt the mobility and they adopt the payment. From adopting the mobility and payment, they get to consume the commerce services and remain inside the ecosystem. And this is how we are going to build retention, scale, and build long-term value for the company. This is why we are confident that we are going to win. We are confident we are going to win because we are not just building a platform, but we are building an ecosystem where each business arm strengthens each other. So a rider becomes a wallet user becomes an investor can become a merchant partner, a merchant can drive logistics demand. And this flywheel continues to create long-term value. Please, in order that we might follow, permit me to do a little demonstration on this economic flywheel that I want us to create. Can I have the mic, please? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So can I have Mr. James, Miss Michelle, and Mr. Francis? Can I borrow you guys for a second, please? So, the Ijeawele Group currently is comprised of 3 different companies. One is Ijeawele Autos Logistics and Investment Limited. And my brother here represents Ijeawele Travels Limited. And my sister here represents Ijeawele Technology Limited. These siblings are from one parent, which is the Ijeawele Group, the holding company, right? Now, the Ijeawele Autos Logistics and Investment Limited has 2 products, one of which we are going to be launching today. And one of the products is Ijeawele Invest, which you are already enjoying as customers, and the Ijeawele Driver app, the hire purchase driver app, where our drivers can be able to make payment to us. We are going to be launching that today. Now, the Ijeawele Travels Limited has a product which is the Ijeawele Super App or the Everything app. This super app has Ijeawele Express, the mobility platform, the Ijeawele Eat food delivery service, Ijeawele Shop, a retail platform. And then Ijeawele Technology Limited, my sister here, has a product called the Ijeawele Pay, right? And this ecosystem is designed to create value in such a way that when you enter into the platform, you get to patronize every other product inside the ecosystem. And this will help us create long-term value and retention. Now, like I said, my brother here has a product, Ijeawele Invest, which we are already enjoying. So when a customer purchases a vehicle via the Ijeawele Invest and enjoys the expert management service, I mean, when they make returns, absolutely, they make deliveries. Even myself, I make deliveries with or without the Ijeawele Invest. Without having a vehicle, I make deliveries. So in order that I may make delivery, I have to patronize this company. Knowing fully well that when I'm patronizing this company, part of the money that I'm spending goes back to what is paying me. Because this is wealth creation for me. This is an opportunity for me to make money. But I also spend on delivery. So what if part of the money I spend on delivery comes back to me in form of investment, in form of the vehicle that I have purchased, right? One of the riders, our chief rider, from yesterday to today, has already made deliveries for me worth over maybe 80,000. I have a vehicle under Ijeawele as well. So Ijeawele pays me for the hire purchase investment, And when I'm also spending, I'm spending inside the ecosystem by patronizing one of the drivers, right? And then you cannot be able to create this long-term value and build this ecosystem without a payment platform to guarantee very seamless transactions. And this is where my sister comes in. So my sister is observing from afar, knowing that, oh, the Ijeawele Group already made integrations with Fidelity Bank, but my sister understands that there is something that might be in for me. So he is copying from Fidelity and already building a payment platform that is going to transition from what we already have now and metamorphose into a full, bank, to full retail banking, when we have the proprietary development and license to run as a full bank. Because we cannot depend, if we really want to process transactions seamlessly for both people who are enjoying our hire purchase and people who are enjoying our commerce, consuming our commerce via mobility, food, and shop, we must then create payment that is able to create seamless, transaction does not scale. We have also learned that systems must be built early, and that is why we have at the forefront of our business technology, strong governance, and compliance. These are very fundamental and foundational for our business. We've also learned that complexity must be simplified for users. So behind every single user experience is a deeply complex operational system. It might appear very smooth to us. We have operated the Ijeawele Invest platform and paid out all our customers without any single failed payment. Why that might look simple, it is also very complex from the end, from the back end, yeah? So, but we have simplified all of this complexity. And this is one of the lessons that we've learned. And now let's move into our scaling strategy for sustainable growth. As we move into our next phase, our scaling strategy is guided by 3 core priorities, which is controlled geographic expansion. So we will expand deliberately into key cities, which we've already started, where operational efficiency, demand density, regulatory alignment support sustainable growth for the group. And this expansion will not be rushed, but will be fully optimized. Strategy 2 is technology-led infrastructure. Technology remains the backbone of our ecosystem, so we'll continue to invest in technology. We'll continue to invest in real-time monitoring systems. We'll continue to invest in driver and asset management platforms. We'll continue to invest in payment integration infrastructures, and we'll continue to invest in tools that will help us make data-driven decisions. So our goal is not just digitalization, but intelligent operational control. And then financial discipline and unit economics. We are building long-term sustainability, and what this means is we have strong unit economics per transaction. We have controlled operation costs. We have efficient capital allocation, and we have transparent reporting structures. The goal is very clear. We want to build a category-defining African company with global standards and local relevance. The future of Ijeawele Group will not be defined by one single product or by one city or by 1 year of performance. It will be defined by how we build systems that outlast individuals, scale across markets, and remain trusted over time. So we are not building an ecosystem where mobility becomes opportunity. We are building an ecosystem where mobility becomes opportunity, payment becomes empowerment, investment becomes inclusion, and commerce becomes accessibility. This is the future that we are committed to building, and this is just the beginning. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In furtherance of your reports for the year under review, we shall proceed to the business performance and operations review, and this can be found on page 29. I will hereby call on the Chief Operating Officer to give us a report of the company for the business under review.
right. Thank you so much. Dear valued shareholders, partners, stakeholders, and members of the Ijeawele community, it is with great pleasure that I present this strategy and business review, highlighting the operational progress, strategic milestones, and execution outcomes recorded by Ijeawele Group during its first year of activities. This report provides a comprehensive overview of the company's operational performance, business priorities, systems development, and the foundational progress made in positioning the group for long-term growth. Our first year has been defined by deliberate execution, strategic patience, and disciplined institutional building. While many early-stage businesses focus solely on visibility, our approach has been to focus first on capacity, control, governance, and sustainable readiness. This has enabled us to build not just products, but the operational backbone required to support a scalable ecosystem. The results of this disciplined strategy are already evident in the strength of our internal structures, the advancement of our asset platform, the readiness of our operating systems, and our clear pathway toward launching a fully integrated super app ecosystem. External operating environment, Nigeria and African market context. The operating environment across Nigeria and many African markets during the period remained dynamic with both challenges and significant opportunities. Businesses and consumers continue to navigate inflationary pressures and rising living costs, foreign exchange volatility, increasing logistics and fuel costs, infrastructure gaps, rapid digital adoption, changing customer expectations, rising demand for speed, transparency, and convenience. At the same time, the long-term fundamentals of the market remain strong. African youth population, increasing smartphone penetration, urbanization, entrepreneurial energy, and demand for technology-enabled services continue to create one of the world's most attractive growth opportunities. These trends reinforce the relevance of Ijeawele Group's strategy. Our integrated ecosystem model is designed to solve practical everyday challenges by combining transportation, payments, investment, food delivery, and retail commerce into one seamless platform. Year one execution overview. The first year of operations was intentionally structured around 4 strategic priorities. 1, building the operational backbone, creating the infrastructure, systems, and controls required for scale. 2, developing asset capacity, strengthening fleet ownership and commercial vehicle readiness through Ijeawele Invest. 3, establishing scalable processes, implementing governance structures, operating frameworks, and management systems. 4, preparing for ecosystem launch, positioning the group. Milestones included fleet acquisition planning frameworks, commercial vehicle onboarding systems, asset deployment readiness, logistics support structures, maintenance planning systems, asset productivity monitoring, revenue performance controls, expansion planning for future deployment. This strategy improves long-term reliability, service quality, and operational economics. Commercial vehicle management. The launch of Ijeawele Invest established a professional framework for managing commercial transport assets in a disciplined and transparent manner. Core operational capabilities developed included vehicle registration and onboarding processes, driver assignment and supervision systems, revenue collection and remittance structures, maintenance scheduling and life cycle planning, performance monitoring and reporting, compliance oversight, asset optimization, and utilization management. This framework creates value for both operators and investors while strengthening the ecosystem's future service capacity. Driver empowerment and ownership outcome. At Ijeawele Group, we believe that growth must be inclusive. The people who power our mobility ecosystem must also share in the opportunities it creates. During this year, our operating model was designed to support better income opportunities for drivers, more professional working systems, increased earnings visibility and accountability, access to stronger operational support, pathways towards future asset ownership, long-term economic mobility for operators and their families. This people-centered model aligns profitability with empowerment and strengthens the long-term resilience of the ecosystem. Building an even stronger business. As we prepare for scale, our operational focus continues to be anchored on three key pillars. One, people. We recognize that people are the foundation of every great institution. Our priorities include attracting high-quality talent, developing leadership capacity, building a culture of accountability, and creating an environment where excellence can thrive. Future focus areas include leadership development, functional training programs, talent acquisition, performance management systems, culture and engagement initiatives. 2, process. Strong processes are essential to sustainable service processes, cross-functional coordination systems, risk management structures, performance measurement systems. These systems ensure that growth can occur without compromising quality or discipline. 3, technology. Technology remains central to our long-term strategy. Our ecosystem vision depends on digital platforms that create convenience, transparency, and efficient service delivery. Key priorities include super app architecture readiness, integrated payment systems through Ijeawele Pay, fleet and logistics technology tools, data visibility and analytics systems, customer support technology, scalable digital infrastructure. We are building technology not as an add-on, but as the engine of the entire ecosystem. Strategic importance of Ijeawele Invest. Our first year has reinforced the strategic wisdom of launching Ijeawele Invest before the customer-facing ecosystem. By first building fleet capacity, capital structures, and logistic readiness, the group is creating a more resilient platform for the launch of the Ijeawele Super App, which will integrate Ijeawele Express, transportation and mobility, Ijeawele Pay, payment infrastructure, Ijeawele Eat, food delivery marketplace, Ijeawele Shop, retail and local commerce platform. This sequence ensures that scale is supported by real capacity, not assumptions. Partnerships and ecosystem development. As part of our long-term strategy, we continue to pursue strategic partnerships capable of accelerating growth, strengthening service delivery, and expanding market access. Areas of opportunity include financial institutions, technology providers, fleet and logistic partners, merchant networks, payment processors, community growth partners. We believe collaboration will remain a key accelerator of our growth journey. Looking ahead, the company enters its next phase from a position of stronger readiness, clearer systems, and increasing confidence. Our operational priorities for the coming phase include launch readiness for the Ijeawele Super App, strategic fleet expansion, driver and operator network growth, enhanced technology deployment, customer experience excellence, stronger data-driven decision-making, operational efficiency at scale, continued governance and risk discipline. We remain committed to scaling responsibly while maintaining the standards that define a trusted institution. Appreciation. I would like to express sincere appreciation to the Board of Directors, the founder and chairman, executive leadership, employees, partners, and all stakeholders whose dedication and belief have contributed to the progress achieved during this foundational year. Their support has been instrumental in turning vision into structured progress. Conclusion. Our first year has been one of meaningful preparation, disciplined execution, and strategic advancement. We have built the backbone, strengthened the systems, and created a credible platform for the next stage of growth. The opportunities ahead are significant, and we approach them with confidence, humility, and determination. With continued discipline, innovation, and collaboration, Ijeawele Group is well positioned to become a leading African lifestyle ecosystem built on trust, scale, and shared prosperity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Operating Officer, for this report on business review and operations review. In furtherance of our ordinary business, we will proceed to our report on financial performance and governance. And this will be done by no other person than the Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Madoka Daniel Elvis.
Thank you very much, my chairman. Dear chairman, shareholders, stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to present the financial reports and governance reports for the Ijeawele Group, focusing on one of the key operating units, the Ijeawele Invest and Investment Platform. This report highlights the operational performance, financial strength, governance structures, and risk management systems that continue to support sustainable growth across the business. Executive overview. Ijeawele Invest remains one of the strategic growth drivers of the group, creating value through asset-backed hire purchase financing. So this is very much seen between our drivers and our bikes, where we give them these assets and they run them on hire purchase. So it also serves as a means of generating income, not just for the company, but as well for the drivers itself. Investor-led capital participation. Now, through the availability of our assets to customers for purchase, users and customers can now own or co-own income-generating assets, either through outright purchases or through click engagements. Structured payout systems. Now, through our structured payout systems, investors are certified through timely payments, which could be daily, weekly, or even monthly. Financial inclusion opportunities. This is practically relatable with our drivers because not all of them are able to finance these projects or buy these assets outrightly. So we give them the assets while it generates income for both the company and the drivers itself. Strong internal control and governance systems. So the system, we maintain a very structured control system that tracks all financial activities and operational activities across the Ijeawele ecosystem. And this aims to keep things structured and make sure that both the investors, our drivers, and the company are on the right side. Our operating model has been built to deliver 3 core outcomes: accessibility, expanding access to productive assets; profitability, generating recurring and scalable revenue; accountability, protecting capital through disciplined controls. Operating model framework. The driver hire purchase model. Asset acquisition. Driver applications are linked to available investment assets. Upon approval, an asset is assigned to the driver and recorded under a formal commercial contract. So once the applications are approved, we are going to give you the assets. And the contract commences. Onboarding and approval. Applicants complete onboarding requirements, including personal information, which includes your name and your contact address, identity verifications, your NIN, and your passport or driver's license, guarantor documentation, eligibility checks. Successful applications lead to creation of driver user profile. So profile is created for these drivers, a wallet structure, asset assignment records, repayment schedules. Repayment structure. Repayment obligations are scheduled and tracked through automated debit collections. So when these drivers fail to make the repayments, the company has the right to deduct this from their wallets automatically. After, of course, several warnings and reach outs from our team. Manual repayments, which involves them making the payments by themselves. Due date monitoring, overdue classification systems. Now to the investor hire purchase model, contract creation. Investor contracts are created when users fund eligible investment offers linked to assets. Onboarding and funding. Investors onboard digitally and participate through wallet funding, where you fund your account. Product selection, you select an asset that you like to choose. Balance checks, confirm if your wallet is able to process the transaction. Order execution systems, complete the transaction. Returns and payouts. Returns are structured across agreed tenors with scheduled payouts monitored for due dates, settlement status, and performance. Model assumptions and reporting standards. For transparency and consistency, the following assumptions apply across this report. Driver hire purchase performance is measured through active driver assignment and repayment schedules. Investor hire purchase performance is measured through funded investment orders and payment schedules. Driver inflow reconciliations is based on successful credits into the designated driver collection wallet. Investor inflow reconciliation is based on successful credits into the investment funding wallet. Performing accounts or contracts with no overdue schedules. Defaults are scheduled, classified at 2 weeks past due under the current system framework. So if this driver's default, after 2 weeks, usually we give them a deadline of past 2 weeks. After they default on this, we can initiate our risk control systems in either retrieving the assets or banning the driver from using the assets. Internal wallets, virtual accounts, and test users are excluded from customer-facing metrics. Operational performance highlights. The reporting period recorded encouraging growth across user acquisition, payouts, and transaction activity. I would like this to be displayed on the screen so they can see. Page 36. That's good. Okay, so you can see the total registered users, 2,758 users, number of investors, 338, total assets sold, 207. Now, under the total registered users, you have total withdrawal amount, which is 267,659,552 naira. Total withdrawal count, we have over 3,482 withdrawals. Total amount in assets sold, 868,427,654. Total outright asset sales, 114 vehicles, 55.07% of total asset sales worth, which is equivalent to 478,243,109 naira. Total click sales, 93 vehicles, 44.93% of total asset sales worth, equivalent to 390,184,544 naira. Outright asset purchase payment amount, 238,452,014 naira. Outright asset purchase payment count, 2,630. Total amount in clicks payout, 144,871,619 naira. Click payout count, we have over 7,783 click payout count. For me, this is a very wonderful performance highlight. Financial performance review, revenue and cash flow dynamics. The hire purchase model supports recurring income generation through scheduled repayments and transaction activity. Now, our key strengths: structured inflow. Periodic repayments and wallet transactions provide consistent movement into the business. Liquidity support. Regular inflow, improved treasury planning, operational resilience, and reinvestment capacity. Scalable portfolio economics. As user adoption increases, the model supports expanding revenue without equivalent growth in fixed cost structure. Capital efficiency. Assets are deployed into income generating use cases rather than remaining idle. So instead of the assets remaining idle, we employ them to generate income for both the company and our investors. Integrity of the hire purchase model. Our financing model has been intentionally designed around trust, transparency, and commercial discipline. Transparent pricing and terms. All customers receive clear visibility on pricing structure, which is the price of our assets, repayment obligations, the repayment plan structure with our drivers, tenure periods, how long the duration of the hire purchase is going to last, ownership transfer conditions, asset security and traceability. All finance assets remain documented, contract-backed, and operationally traceable throughout the financing cycle. Affordable access to ownership. The platform enables customers and drivers to acquire productive assets without full upfront payment, improving economic participation. Strong governance controls. Every approved transaction passes through documented workflows, approvals, and audit trails. Risk management controls. Growth must always be matched by discipline. For that reason, the group has embedded robust risk controls across the platform, KYC and verifications. All applicants undergo identity verification, where you verify either with your NIN, driver's license, or your international passport. Documentation checks, profile screening, affordability assessments. Applicants are evaluated to determine repayment capacity before approval. So before an asset is given to you, we're first going to evaluate, determine go over your eligibility checks, and make sure you're very much qualified to be given that asset. Credit scoring and tiered approvals. Internal scoring frameworks are used to align approval limits with risk categories. Guarantor and social collateral structures. Additional security layers are deployed through guarantor frameworks and social collateral systems. Insurance coverage. Financed assets are insured against accidents, theft, and unexpected losses. So in case of any of this, the company will take full responsibility. GPS and asset tracking. These movable finance assets are monitored using tracking systems to improve accountability and recovery outcomes. Automated collections and escalations. Our collection frameworks include payments reminders. So when you default, we'll always consistently send you payments reminders. And if you don't comply, our team will follow up with calls, delinquency escalation channels, recovery interventions. So once this has been escalated, our team will move towards recovery of the assets. Cybersecurity and data protection. To safeguard user data, financial transactions, and platform integrity, the group implements enterprise-grade cybersecurity protocols. Data encryption. All security data is protected using end-to-end encryption, both in transit and at rest. So every financial activities that is done within the Ijeawele ecosystem is properly secured. Data encryption. All sensible, secure authentication and access control. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, for users and administrators. So two-factor authentications are also initiated on the app, where nobody can access it unless you authorize it. So, and this can be done either through email, your phone number, but it's generally done to ensure safety. Role-based access control, RBAC, to restrict system privileges. So operations team cannot come into what the finance is doing. Every financial activity is handled and carried out through the financial department. Fraud detection and monitoring. Real-time monitoring systems detect suspicious activities, unauthorized access attempts, and transaction anomalies. Audit trails and login. All system activities are logged to ensure traceability, compliance, and accountability. Infrastructure security. Secure cloud hosting with firewall protection, regular vulnerability assessments, and penetration testing. So our team, our tech team are constantly checking the system for any leaks in data or leaks in information, and making sure that this is corrected to avoid compromise of our users' data and the company's information. Regulatory compliance. Adherence to data protection regulations such as the Nigerian Data Protection Act, which protects user privacy, global best practices, governance and compliance framework. Strong governance remains essential to long-term sustainability and investor confidence. Segregation of duties. Operational responsibilities are separated across sales, who are in charge of bringing in the customers, the credits, ensuring that repayment plans are carried out, the finance, who manages the money, operations manages the assets, compliance ensures that the risk management control system that we have in place are adhered to and followed. Now, this reduces fraud risk and strengthens checks and balances. Monthly portfolio reviews. Management performs periodic reviews covering portfolio growth. We want to know how much we've been making. We want to know the cash flow, the inflow and outflow in the company. Repayment behavior. This is particularly relatable to our drivers. We want to make sure that repayment plans are carried out and they stick to it. Arrears exposure, asset utilization, cash flow performance. Internal control. Strict control govern disbursements. Before any of our assets are given to you, proper approvals, it has to go through proper scrutiny before any of the assets are given to any of these drivers. Reconciliations, financial reporting, approvals, exception management, independent oversight. So the group remains committed to independent audit processes and applicable regulatory obligations. Outlook. Looking ahead, management remains focused on expanding the active customer base, deepening investor participation, enhancing collections efficiency, strengthening portfolio quality, scaling technology infrastructure, improving governance maturity, and delivering sustainable shareholder value. Closing statement. Dear shareholders and stakeholders, our hire purchase model is more than a financing product. It is a structured growth engine built on trust, discipline, transparency, measurable controls, and sustainable value creation. With strong execution, sound governance, and continuous innovation, we remain confident that the Ijeawele Invest will continue to be a significant contributor to the long-term success of the Ijeawele Group. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Maduka Daniel Elvis, for that wonderful financial statement and the governance report.
Thank you, my chairman.
Ladies and gentlemen, your company once again, by the special grace of God, delivered a very strong performance in 2025/2026. I can confirm that from the report. And may I kindly ask that we continue to look into the report and take down our questions, write down our questions to be reviewed during the investor engagement section. In furtherance of our ordinary business, we will now go into re-election of directors and retiring directors by rotation, but there are no retiring directors and there is no re-election of directors. I can confirm once again that your group has 3 non-executive directors, 1 independent non-executive director, and 6 executive directors who are present in today's meeting. Just 1 non-executive director who is absent in the person of Ms. Linda Obi. In furtherance of these proceedings, we shall now go into our special business, and we'll be looking into the review of the Year 2 outlook and expansion strategy. This can be found on page 41, Year 2 outlook and expansion strategy. As Ijeawele Group transitions into its second year of operation, the business moves beyond its foundational stage into a new era of accelerated growth, strategic expansion, and ecosystem leadership. Year 2 is designed to be transformational, focused not only on scaling current operations, but also in entering new markets, which we already started to do by way of our expansion into Abuja, deepening customer adoption, attracting institutional partners, and launching integrated technology solution that positions the group for national scale. The milestone achieved in Year 1 validated our market demand, demonstrated resilience in execution, and established a strong operational and technological base. With this achievement in place, the group now enters a decisive phase of growth. Our Year 2 strategy is anchored in 5 strategic pillars. 1, we want to strengthen our market penetration and brand dominance, having expanded into Abuja. And we want to increase also our fleet and assets scale expansion. To further take us on strengthening this market penetration and the brand dominance in Abuja, may I invite our non-executive director, Ambassador Dr. Chelsea Nkechi Onwodinjo.
Good day, everyone. So following our successful expansion into Abuja, our focus in Year 2 is very clear: to deepen our market presence, strengthen brand visibility, and build a more dominant and trusted position in the FCT. I'll take us through our first 2 strategic pillars. Pillar 1, strengthening market penetration and brand dominance. At this stage, our priority is to move from being present in the market to being highly visible, widely trusted, and top of mind. We'll be driving aggressive brand awareness across both digital and offline channels, ensuring consistent and city-wide visibility through branded assets and strategic media presence. Beyond visibility, we are deliberately deepening our market penetration through grassroots engagements, community-level interaction, and targeted partnership that is embedded in our services into our everyday use. We are also strengthening our corporate positioning through strategic collaborations, sponsorship, and influencer-driven campaigns, all aimed at reinforcing credibility and expanding reach. In addition, we will continue to build strong relationships with regulators, transport unions, and key stakeholders while expanding our merchants, drivers, and partner ecosystem. Overall, this pillar is focused on ensuring that our brand is not just seen, but recognized, trusted, and preferred. For Pillar 2, we'll be focusing on the fleet and assets scale expansion. As demand continues to grow, our next priority is to ensure that our operational capacity keeps space efficient. We'll be expanding the number of active vehicles across all service categories while improving asset utilization to ensure optimal performance and reduce downtime. A key focus here is standardization, ensuring that our fleet branding is consistent and reinforces visibility across all cities. We are also strengthening our maintenance system through more structured, preventive, and life cycle management system to enhance reliability and longevity of our assets. On the human capital side, we'll continue to ensure and improve driver recruitment, welfare, and compliance framework to support sustainable operations. Finally, we will optimize our deployment strategies to ensure that assets are positioned effectively across high demand zones. In summary, while Pillar 1 drives demand and visibility, our Pillar 2 ensures that we have the capacity, efficiency, and structure to meet that demand seamlessly. Together, this pillar positions us as a stronger market dominance, improved service delivery, and increases investors' confidence. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chelsea. So, we shall continue to strengthen our market penetration and brand dominance, having expanded in Abuja, and we shall continue, to increase and expand our fleet size and asset scale. The next thing we're going to be doing for year 2, in order to ensure that we have a greater expansion, is to strike some strategic partnerships and seek some institutional funding, which we've already started. So we understand that strategic partnership will be major catalyst for our year 2 growth, and the group is actively working on institutional investors, banks, ecosystem partners that will accelerate expansion and strengthen our infrastructure. And this partnership have already commenced with Zero Cycle Network. Unfortunately, we do not have Ms. Linda Obi here. Ms. Linda is the Chief Empowerment Officer of Zero Cycle Network. And we've already started partnership talks with Zero Cycle Network, so we can start reflecting on how we can grow the company's confidence for long-term and future potential. So some of these partnership objectives, my sincerest apologies for the noise coming from this side. We are working actively to fix it right away. So some of the partnership objective includes securing institutional funding for growth and fleet expansion, to expand financing solutions for our drivers, merchants, and partners, to strengthen payment and the financial service integration. By the special grace of God, we already have the PayGate Plus powered by Fidelity Bank integrated into our ecosystem, and we hope to continue to improve on that. And we're also going to try to attract long-term strategic equity investors, and we will explore joint ventures and market entry alliances, and assess accessory networks and advisory networks, and governance support. And the strategic benefit of these partnerships that we are trying to strike is that it will help our faster execution and growth plans. It will help lower capital constraints, improve our financial strength, help us gain market trust and credibility, and also help us get access or gain access to strategic relationships, network, and expertise. So to talk more about this year 2 outlook and expansion strategy, I will now call on our non-executive director, Mr. Joel Babalola, to tell us how we want to improve our technology-enabled operations and expansion.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As you all know, Ijeawele is basically a technology company. So technology is actually behind our scale. So technology remains central to the group's business model. In year 2, management will deepen investment in digital infrastructure to improve efficiency, automate workflows, enhance user experience, and support multi-city growth. Core priorities that we'll be looking out in year 2. We would like to enhance performance, the platform speed, reliability, and user experience. Improve dispatch, routing, and scheduling systems. Improve our real-time fleet dashboard and monitoring tools. We'll also like to strengthen transactions, security, and payment integrations. And we'll also like to introduce business intelligence and predictive analytics. Then we'll also continue to automate things by improving our dashboard onboarding system, and also to improve internal approvals. So expected results in year 2. So we're excited to lower operating costs through automation. As you all know, automation is the order of the day. So we're also excited to improve our service to make it faster, and our response time as well. We're also excited to better our auto-driven decision making. We're also excited to increase our customer retention. Then our infrastructure also has to be ready in year 2 for a nationwide scale. So now this takes us to the next business, the launch of our Ijeawele Lifestyle Super App. So as the chairman rightly said before when he was demonstrating, one of the significant milestones of year 2 will be the launch of the Ijeawele Super App, which we call the Ijeawele Lifestyle App. It's a unified digital platform integrating the group's multiple business verticals into one seamless customer experience. The Super App reflects the future of the group: one platform, multiple service, one ecosystem. So our strategic objectives will be to increase cross-service user adoption, which will also help customer lifestyle cycle. So improve retention through ecosystem convenience. So instead of using different apps, the Ijeawele Super App will be the one app for all your needs. So create multiple revenue streams from one user base. Also strengthen all-in-one brand positioning. and generate valuable shared customer insights. So our expected impact, of course, we're expected to have higher customer lifetime value. We're expected to have lower acquisition costs, okay, through cross-sell opportunities, and stronger and competitive market differentiation. Also, platform base for future regional expansion. So our year 2 success targets. By the end of year 2, the group aims to achieve market expansion, strong visibility and dominance in existing markets, especially in Abuja, increase national footprint and recognition, operational scale, significant fleet and asset growth, and improve service reliability and customer satisfaction. So we also want to strengthen our finance by employing strategic finance method. We are going to have a secured major institutional partnership, strengthen capital positioning as well. Then product innovation, which is also core in our improvements in year 2. So we are going to successfully launch the super app and also have high cross platform engagement. I can't see. Yeah, I can see. All right. Thank you. So it will also improve our financial performance with increased revenue and transactional volumes, improved margins, and better unit economics. So we are ready for scale. So systems, infrastructure, and governance ready for national expansion. Closing statement. So year 2 represents a shift from building presence to commanding relevance. With Abuja expansion already achieved, the focus is now on visibility, trust, scale, and dominance. Through stronger market penetration, optimized operations, strategic partnerships, advanced technology, and the launch of the super app, Ijeawele Group is positioning itself not just as a participant in a market, but as a leader shaping the future of mobility, commerce, finance, and everyday living. The mission is clear: be seen, be trusted, and be chosen. The future is not ahead of the group. The future is being built now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Joel Babalola, for that wonderful presentation and insight into our year 2 strategy and expansion. Now, in furtherance of our technology and ecosystem development, I will now call on the CTO, our Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Emmanuel Ayala Temitope, to do a broader preview of the Super App, and then he can take us through the presentation officially as we launch the Ijeawele Driver App. Mr. Manuel.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Dear valued shareholders, member of the Ijeawele community, it is with great pleasure and a deep sense of responsibility that I present the technology ecosystem and development report of the Ijeawele Group. Technology remains the technology remains essential to the group long-term visions and competitive advantage and growth strategy. Our ambition to build one of Africa's most complete lifestyle ecosystem can only be achieved through digital infrastructure that is scalable, secure, transparent, and efficient, and built for realities of our market. As Ijeawele Group enters the next phase of expansion, technology will serve not only as an operational enabler, but as an intelligent layer connecting transportation, payments, investments, food delivery, retail, as well as commerce, and as a participation to one seamless experience. This report outlines strategic platforms and innovations being developed to power future growth, strengthen trust, improve efficiency, and position the group to serve millions of users at scale. We will now look at the Ijeawele app ecosystem. A major pillar for the future strategy, sorry, give me a moment. A major pillar of the group's future strategy A major pillar for the group future strategy is planned the rollout of Ijeawele Super App, a unified digital system designed to bring multiple essential daily services together. Rather than requiring users to depend on separate applications in order to access transportation, payment, food delivery, and shopping, the Ijeawele Super App will provide a connected ecosystem to enable users to access everyday services seamlessly and efficiently. We'll look at the core components that comes with Ijeawele Super App. We have the Ijeawele Express that enables users to access transportation and mobility. Ijeawele Eat that brings food to your doorstep. Ijeawele Shop that enables users to shop with ease across the board. And Ijeawele Pay that integrates payment into the daily life of every user. The integrated model is designed to reduce customer friction, increase convenience and retention, deepen user engagement, and improve cross-platform adaptation, while unlocking multiple revenue streams to strengthen brand loyalty across services. By connecting multiple user needs to one digital ecosystem, this provides the group a way to efficiently communicate with users, bring them strong and long-lasting network effects, and long-term commercial value. Our strategies for the dual platform setup we have here between the Ijeawele Super App and Ijeawele Invest App, in addition to the customer-facing Super App, we also bring up the Ijeawele Invest App as an independent but strategically aligned platform. While both platforms operate separately, they complement one another within the wider Ijeawele ecosystem. The strategic role of Ijeawele Invest. Ijeawele Invest serves as a group asset-backed growth engine by supporting vehicle acquisition and fleet expansion, commercial asset management, structured investor participation, revenue gathering and mobility, revenue generating mobility assets, long-term operational capacity and building. This dual platform setup allows the group to simultaneously build a high-growth consumer marketplace throughout the Ijeawele Super App, a strong asset ownership and infrastructure base throughout the Ijeawele Invest app, through the Ijeawele Invest app. Now, we do note that it is a forward-looking structure designed to combine convenience, ownership, operational strength, sustainable value creation across the entire ecosystem. Technology-driven transparency and operational monitoring. Trust, accountability, and transparency remain fundamental to the Ijeawele business model. To reinforce values, the group is investing in intelligent digital systems that provide real-time visibility across operations, transactions, assets, and service performance. These capabilities will empower management, investors, partners, drivers, merchants alike, and customers to interact with the ecosystem with greater confidence and efficiency. Our key monitoring capabilities: real-time asset visibility and tracking, driver monitoring, revenue and remittance reporting systems, operational performance dashboard, and live service request monitoring, user transaction history records, compliance and accountability controls, data-driven management insight, exception reporting, and risk alerts. This system strengthens internal oversight while increasing confidence among all ecosystem participants. The scalable systems for driver and asset management. The key differentiator between Ijeawele model and integration of mobility operations with structured asset management. To support this advantage, the group is developing scalable systems to manage vehicles, drivers, workflows, and operational performance efficiently as the business expands. Management systems, asset management systems rather. The technology framework for asset management includes vehicle onboarding and registration, maintenance scheduling and service logs, utilization and productivity tracking, revenue management and ownership, revenue and performance management, ownership records and documentation, life cycle planning, replacement forecasting, insurance and compliance monitoring. Driver management systems. The technology framework is also able to deliver information on driver operations that include driver onboarding and identity verification, asset scheduling and tools, earnings and wallet visibility, performance monitoring and systems, in-app support and communication channels, compliance and conduct management, as well as driver training and engagement tools. These systems are designed to ensure that repeat growth never compromises quality, discipline, service standards, or customer experience. Okay. Now we move on to the official presentation for the Ijeawele hire purchase driver application.
Just before we do that, C2O, I would want you to do a small preview of the super app before we go to the official presentation of the driver hire purchase app. I mean, if you don't mind, you could use the screen.
Yes, sir.
So this is just to ensure that our stakeholders have a feel of the super app firsthand, before we launch. As participants of the Ijeawele ecosystem already, we want to bring you the super app that will simplify your everyday living. So not just about the investments, not just about investing in our hire purchase. Our drivers have been terribly complaining about some other e-hailing apps, which I would not want to mention. And because of this, we've heard them. And we want to build an app for them. They are making money for you. And in making money for you, they are also able to ensure that they meet up to their targets. Meeting to their targets means when we give them this app, they are able to get more jobs. And from there, we are also able to service payments for our stakeholders or customers in the ecosystem. So CTO, may I have you do the little preview on the incoming Ijeawele Super App before we proceed further into the presentation of the hire purchase app?
Okay, on slide 10. No, slide 10, please. Sorry, 11, the next one. Okay, so you can go ahead and play it. Yes, it's a video. No, I gave him not PDF, the VTT, yes.
The slides, and then we can proceed with the presentation. Just a few more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Our sincerest apologies for the delay. Yeah, Mr. CTO, the customer app is already displaying on the screen.
Okay. Sorry about the delay, everyone. So, as we can see here, this is an introduction to the customer application where we can see the registration going on. Yeah. So this is the ecosystem that will finally provide to the users whatever they need, be it transportation, payments, and other services alike. We are not restricting the system to single-use cases as the mode of sales expand towards products and services alike, so it doesn't restrict them. For security reasons, we require a PIN and location be set upon registration, which the customer can proceed to use as a primary address for orders and services. While on the go, you can still get products and services alike. Yes. Now, okay. Now, this seems to be, this is the business app. Yes. Sorry. Hold on a moment. We're on the wrong slide. Slide 11. On slide 11. Please move up a bit. This is the wrong. Third. Yes, correct. Sorry about that. So you can start the playback. Okay, So after registration, you're able to log in via secure OTP. Yeah. Login only required after extended period of time without accessing the application. Yes. You can see here that we display the services available as the merchants come on board the platform. It will properly populate. We enable services as such as eats, that's for ordering food, as well as transportation, logistics, delivery, and such. Now, this is just a mock order where I'm ordering some food here. Yeah, I need to take my information, and the rider will be prompted to deliver over to me. So I've been assigned a rider. I can call and communicate. From here, this is as easy as it will be for a user to access services being offered by the riders and merchants alike. So we are not restricting it to a one business, one purpose thing. We are opening it up in such a way that in as much as riders can be on the application, businesses can also further their endeavors here too. Yes, I think that's all for the customer application. I think we can move to see the business application now. Slide left, please. So this is the business application, right? This is where businesses are to register and follow through. They can register and also input services that they offer, select set categories they want to be in. So you may not have to register many businesses in order to offer different category of services as well. All right. You set up contact information. Now, this contact information for businesses is as well open to customer support lines. So you can set it up if you have a group of people. If you have a group of people, a support team, a generalized email or WhatsApp services, you can also link that up here for a better customer service. For security, also, as well as we have the PIN and location for security, and the location is also used for geographic data. So basically, you are not going to be getting orders out of your range of delivery. You can tell the app where you want to get orders from, whether it's 50 kilometers from where you are, 20 kilometers or less. We've gone quite a bit further than this. Okay, then you can set up the days you operate, the dates and time that your business will be available to deliver to customers, so that you don't get orders outside of when you are able to deliver. So we always make emphasis for our 2FA OTP process. We also put emphasis on that. Every login will require that to make sure our system is continuously secured and we don't have any sort of malicious intent coming in. So we're just going to go ahead and list a product. This product is now is in form of a bike used to carry out delivery. You have a bike or you have multiple riders, you can list it up for delivery. Yeah. We specify the model, the manufacturing year. We collect this information for metrics and statistics to know what we have available in the application and how businesses are functioning. So as an alternative to putting your business phone number, you also put the rider's full information for security checks and to make sure it's the right person delivering packages for you. So you can set an hourly rate, a rate by distance, that's how many kilometers you want, how much you want to charge per kilometer rather, or how much you want to charge per hour, as well as the available working days for that driver. So you may have a shift going between two drivers, one bike, and one works Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. So you have flexibility throughout the system as a merchant. Now you can see that our rider has been successfully added to the queue, and any orders that are placed from the customer application will appear on the rider's application, on the business application, and will alert the driver. So this concludes the business application as a whole. Although this is not where we stop, we don't stop here. There's still a lot more, quite a lot more, and when we are coming into beta testing and going live, I'm sure a lot of you will get to see more of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. CEO, for that wonderful. So, in simple terms, what the CTO is trying to say is, we have about 5 different apps that are integrated into the Ijeawele ecosystem. So basically, the Ijeawele Group vision is to simplify everyday living. So that is to say, whatever you want, you can get in our platform or in our ecosystem. So we have not just created investment opportunities for you, but we've also created a platform or ecosystem where you can become a merchant. So when you become a merchant, if you're a food seller, if you're a clothes seller, if you're into pharmaceuticals, if you're into any form of business that requires immediate delivery and logistics, we can display it on our business app for you, right? Now, your business being displayed on the app, we have our fleet, our logistics operators, that's the backbone of our business, who have already been deployed via the Ijeawele Invest, to sort out your logistics for you. So you are displaying a product, a customer orders the product, this product is taken by our riders who are on hire purchase. They take this product and they deliver to your customer. So if you're not a merchant, you can become a customer by way of ordering food. So if you want to order for food, or if you want to order for clothes, or pharmaceuticals, or anything listed on the Ijeawele business, you too can become a customer of the company, not just for the hire purchase. And that is why we are introducing this firsthand to you. We also understand that you cannot do all of this without a good wallet infrastructure or payment infrastructure to power the ecosystem. And that's why we have created wallet by way of Fidelity partnership. We have created a dedicated account for everyone. You can fund your account, and by funding your account, you are able to access every single of these services, every one of these services in the Ijeawele ecosystem. I will now call on the CTO again for the official presentation of the Ijeawele driver app, for the hire purchase app. So currently, our drivers, they just credit to accounts. But part of our strategy for year 2 is to move this from a traditional means into a more technology-based technology-enabled means of them making repayment of their hire purchase. Just as our customers, we pay you via our technology. Unlike the traditional hire purchase, our own hire purchase pays you via our technology. So every day or every week you receive your payout and you get to withdraw even without seeing the company, even without coming to the office, you get to withdraw your payout. So in the same way, we want to create a technology-enabled environment for our drivers. So that way they can drive their way into ownership with confidence, knowing, okay, I have paid so amount of money to the company. This is how much left. Everything can be pretty tracked on the platform. And you can also, just as your loan apps, apply for hire purchase from any part of the country. So this is what we want to achieve, because we understand that we are eminent for scale, and we cannot scale without a proper technology and a proper technological infrastructure. And that is why we are putting this in place to enable our drivers globally, to enable our drivers in Nigeria, for a start, to be able to apply from anywhere. You apply, when you apply, we go through your application, and once your application is fit, any state that you are, we can make the vehicle available to you, and then you can repay us. Just as loan apps, you can apply from anywhere in Nigeria. Loan apps have digitalized consumer credits. Before, you have to always step into the bank to be able to access digital credits, to be able to access consumer credits. But right now, you can, from your Fair Money, PalmPay, all of this app, apply for loan and get this loan in the comfort of your home. So in the same way, we want our drivers to be able to access hire purchase this way. From the comfort of your home, you're able to apply for hire purchase. Once you go through the due process and fully approved and a vehicle deployed, from anywhere, you can just also be making your repayment. So I will now call on the CTO to do a presentation on this driver hire purchase app. CTO.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Okay, thank you very much. So we're going to be moving on to now the driver application and the invest application and how they relate to one another. Please do bring up the slides. We're looking at slide 8 and 9. 8 first. Okay, so for slide 8, we have the hire purchase driver app, where you can get started being a driver from any part of the country, or register or log in. Do note that the registration process for a driver is made in such a way that we look into each driver, each and every driver, vet their personalities, vet their past records, to make sure they are people suitable to be given assets to pay back. Now, as the CEO said, you can apply from any part of the country, and once you have applied and you have become a approved driver, you stand the chance to now log into the application and proceed with your payment. Now, we do have offset timing for the beginning of your payout period. As you would see here, please bring the video back a little bit. You can hold it there. No, bring it back a little bit. You can see here that our driver has been given his wallet. He is shown his asset, his next repayment date, the total repayment he has to do, the amount of repayment he will go through, whether he has a deficit, whether he has anything, notifications, information that the driver needs to know, and information about their financial status within the application, as well as bonuses, withdrawals, payouts, and such are provided for them within the application. So this shortens the period of operation. You've done a full day of work. You can't start going to the office to go and pay back the money. You pay it back through the app, and that's done. So on the Invest app, on the other side, here, I think that slide is missing. I think this is missing one slide. I think we have the wrong file. Okay. On the Invest app, on the other side of things, we have the asset purchase, right? We have the asset purchase where we display we bring forward two products to you. We bring forward the outright asset purchase, where you can go forward with purchasing an asset on your own. Everything is basically private to you. You purchase your assets, and over the timeline, based on the driver's repayment, we repay you. Now, the difference here is you don't have to worry about any of the hassle of going to the driver, because we will guarantee you 100% time, and we have never missed a payment thus far. So we guarantee you 100%. Now, there is also the click feature, which the click features allows you to group up, essentially, basically communities, right? You group up and fund an asset, and based on the percentage funded, you are able to get returns from it over time. Again, we guarantee you 100% payments, and you get your investment and ROI. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, CTO, for the official presentation of the hire purchase driver app. So our drivers from today, no more payment on our WhatsApp forums. So payment will be done digitally via the app to ensure transparency, to ensure proper structure for scale, because expansion is imminent for sure. So I want to again state that technology will remain one of the strongest drivers of the Ijeawele Group's future and our competitive advantage. And so by integrating all of these services, we're improving transparency, empowering users, enabling ownership, and building for scale. So we are building the infrastructure for modern African living. The combination of operational assets, ecosystem design, consumer demand, and scalable technology places Ijeawele Group in a very strong position for its next stage of growth. So the next chapter of Ijeawele Group will be powered by technology, strengthened by trust, and accelerated by innovation. With the upcoming super app, intelligent monitoring, scalable assets, and driver management tools, the group is laying the digital foundation for sustainable expansion and long-term impact. We remain confident in the future and committed to building long-lasting value for our shareholders, customers, users, and communities alike. In further transaction of our special business today, I will now call on the Chief Marketing Officer for the Investor Engagement section. So right after this Investor Engagement section, we shall be taking questions from our customers. We shall be taking questions from our stakeholders based on the review of our operational performance for the year, and also financial governance and overall operations and annual reports. And like I said, please, if you'd like to speak, kindly indicate by the raising of your hand, and the chairman will let you know when to speak. CMO, you have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Standing on existing protocol, dear shareholders, investors, partners, and stakeholders, on behalf of the board and management of Ijeawele Group, we are pleased to present the investor information and engagement report for this annual general meeting. Our investors and customers remain central to the growth story of the group. Their trust, capital support, strategic guidance, and confidence in our long-term vision continue to strengthen the business as we expand across mobility, payment, commerce, asset management, and technology-driven services. This report outlines how the group engages with investors, protects investor interest, promotes transparency, and creates long-term value through disciplined execution and sustainable growth. Our commitment to investors. The group is committed to building a company that investors can support with confidence. The commitment is built on 5 major principles. 1, transparency. 2, accountability. 3, sustainable growth. 4, strong governance. 5, long-term value creation. We recognize that investor confidence is earned through consistent communication, responsible management, measurable progress, and clear strategic direction. Why does the Investor Support Group exist? So the Investor Group represents a high-growth ecosystem opportunity positioned at the intersection of technology, mobility, finance, commerce, and everyday services. So what are the key investment strengths? The first one is multi-sector opportunity. The group operates across multiple high-demand sectors through its ecosystem model, reducing dependence on a single revenue stream. Second one is scalable technology platform. The company is building digital infrastructure designed to serve growing numbers of users, merchants, drivers, and partners efficiently. Asset-backed growth model. Through Ijeawele Invest, the group combines platform growth with productive asset ownership and managed fleet expansion. Strong market potential. The business addresses everyday needs in a large and growing market with increasing digital adoption. Visionary leadership. Management remains focused on execution, innovation, and long-term enterprise value. Investor engagement framework. The group believes investors should remain informed, engaged, and aligned with the company's journey. So these are our major core engagement channels. The first one is our annual general meeting, such as this. So the annual general meeting, also known as AGM, serves as a formal platform for investor updates, strategic review, governance discussions, and shareholder participation. Periodic performance updates. Investors will receive key business updates covering milestones, expansion progress, product launches, and strategic development. Strategic briefing. Where appropriate, the company provides engagement section with investors regarding growth initiative, partnership, and major opportunities. Then we also have the direct investor relation communication. The group remains committed to structured communication channels for investor inquiries and stakeholder engagement. Governance access. Investors are represented through governance processes, resolutions, and oversight framework in accordance with applicable corporate structure. Transparency and reporting standard. Trust is built through visibility and openness. The group is committed to maintaining clear and responsible reporting standard. So these are the major things the investor can expect from the group. Number 1, timely strategic updates. Number 2, performance reporting at appropriate interval. Number 3, clear communication on key milestone. 4, governance disclosure through formal channels. 5, transparent treatment of material business development. And finally, 6, responsible stewardship of invested capital. Internal reporting focus area. Management closely tracks the following. 1, revenue growth trend. 2, user growth and retention. 3, transaction volumes. 4, operational performance. 5, asset productivity. 6, cost efficiency. 7, risk indicators. 8, strategic execution milestone. What are the governance and protection of investor interests? So the board recognizes that good governance is essential to investor confidence and long-term sustainability. So these are the governance pillars. 1, board oversight. The board provides strategic direction, accountability, and oversight across major business activities. 2, independent non-executive participation. Independent perspective strengthen governance discipline, challenge assumptions, and support balanced decision making. 3, internal control. Structured control are maintained across finance, approval, reconciliation, and reporting functions. 4, risk management. The company continues to strengthen systems for compliance, operational control, financial discipline, and enterprise risk management. 5, ethical leadership. The group remains committed to integrity, fairness, and responsible corporate conduct. 6, growth strategy and investor value creation. The company's strategy is focused on creating sustainable long-term returns through expansion, innovation, and disciplined execution. What are the key value drivers? The key value drivers are market expansion, economic monetization, technology efficiency, asset growth, and strategic partnership. Strategic partnership and brand leadership. What are the investor confidence in the future? The group enters its next phase with strong momentum and clear strategic direction. So the key forward-looking priorities include 1, deepening market leadership in existing cities, expanding user adoption across all verticals, launching and scaling the super app ecosystem, strengthening institutional partnership, improving operational efficiency, expanding revenue stream, and building governance maturity for larger scale growth. So how we view our investors, we do not view our investors solely as providers of capital. We view our investors as 1, a long-term partner. 2, strategic allies. 3, contributors to innovation. 4, supporters of enterprise group. 5, stakeholders in long-term success. Our investor confidence strengthens our ambition, and their partnership help accelerate our mission. These are the closing statements. Dear investors and stakeholders, Ijeawele Group remains committed to building an institution defined by innovation, discipline, transparency, and measurable value creation. As we continue to scale our ecosystem, strengthen governance, and unlock new growth opportunities, we remain grateful for your trust and support. Together, we are building more than just a company. We are building the future of mobility, the future of commerce, the future of finance, and the future of modern living. Thank you. I remain Felix Onheri on behalf of the Board of Directors, Ijeawele Group.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix. We especially want to thank our investors and stakeholders whose support have been very instrumental for the growth of the Ijeawele Group. Without you, we are nothing. Your presence and the presence of our drivers validates our model, and we especially want to acknowledge your support and confidence in the brand, especially in a country like this where trust is difficult. Thank you for trusting us with your money. Thank you for trusting us with your assets. We will continue to deliver fantastic results year after year, and this is just the beginning. So I will now ask if you have any questions that you can please indicate by raising your hand, and the mic will be gotten across to you so you can ask your question. Ms. Tolu, please ensure that you pass the mic around should anyone have any question. We have presented the strategy and operations review, the financial review and governance report, and it is time for you to ask your questions for the report of the year under review.
Hello. Good day all. All protocol duly observed. I am an investor, and I had the intention of introducing my club members into the business. What do I stand to gain? Is it a referral program? As in, if I bring in my investors, my club members, what do I stand to gain apart from my own ROI? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question, ma'am, and thank you once again for your confidence in the brand. So yes, we do have loyalty and reward programs. So first we have the normal referral commission for every customer. Any customer is entitled to this commission. And also we have the affiliate commission for our affiliates. So if you qualify to become an affiliate, then you will be entitled not just to the referral bonus or commission, but also to the affiliate commission. Ms. Tolu is going to update you on this right after this meeting, ma'am. Appreciate you.
So much for the report. I only saw the name, this company, just browsing on the social media, and I came across this. So to admit you are trusted and I was not disappointed, I think I want to say well done to you all. And I know that in the years to come, we will all be proud of you, and you'll be a reference point. But what I want to ask from you, now, employing a driver individually has been a major problem. Even in company, we have had incidents where drivers are, recruited and they have made away with company properties. Let me just use properties, not only vehicles. But I want to ask you, how do you recruit your drivers? Now, what are the problems? Do you do it? Is it managed? Do you manage in-house, or you manage through other companies, recruiting companies? And I want to know what have been the challenge managing these drivers over the years. And two, when you're looking at the rates of accidents and what have you have not actually told us whether there have been so much of challenges in terms of accidents and what have you maybe I've not gone through properly through your report, so maybe I'm not, but I just want to know, how have you been managing, and what is the takeaway for other people who may intend, for a smaller company that might have such an idea. Thank you. Maybe I did not put it properly.
Thank you very much, ma'am. You put it properly and your question is very well understood. Thank you, ma'am. So first, this year has not been smooth 100%. It has also been challenging, but most importantly, we have learned and we have continually improved our structures, our systems, and our controls. So, from the recruitment, that is application, we have a very cool, simple, but stringent verification process. It is simple but thorough. So we do our manual verification, and then we also have a verification done by third party. So not just us, we do our manual verification, and then we proceed to third party verifications. And once this verification is completed, there are several criteria to be approved, or pass this verification. When this verification is completed and a vehicle is assigned to you, we have our security and the monitoring team, look out for these drivers every single day. So if you say you did not walk, and we check our trackers and check the kilometers each day to see that you walked, then we know that you're lying. So we can only give you a grace period as stated in the contract, a grace period of 2 weeks. And if you do not pay, our asset recovery team will take our vehicles or retrieve our vehicles from you. However, within this 2 weeks period, we still continue to pay our customers. We still continue to pay our investors to ensure that they are not part of this operational hassle. Another point, you asked about theft, drivers having accidents with the vehicle. All vehicles are insured comprehensively. And I think, do we have any representative from one of our insurance companies? Any agent from one of the insurance company? So we have all of these vehicles comprehensively insured against theft, against accident. So part of our due diligence right now is also vesting on our drivers' guarantors, that is social collateral. So we don't just require you or your verification process. While verifying you, we also verify your guarantors. And right now we have even improved the systems in such a way that the guarantors will guarantee that if anything happens to this asset, they will be liable and they will pay for it. This way we've been able to continually manage our operations. There are many more things to improve on, and we keep learning. We keep learning to become better. Thank you, Mark.
Good afternoon, everyone. And well done, Mr. Chairman, for the fact that this is, first of all, the first AGM of the company. And I would note that it relatively started last year. As a potential investor, because I'm a friend to the head of sales, I have a couple of questions, but I would just like to ask two. While the numbers look good, I was quite interested with the show of the app. It's a good initiative when you want to put about 4 really good projects into one whole bucket, which is quite interesting. But I would love to hear more with your customer support, because many a time we build apps and it looks quite good, it looks quite elaborate. The same thing with websites, but the problem is support. So what are those medium, what are those structures you have put in place to ensure that support is something that is strong, something that is held in priority? Secondly, I would like to hear more about your regulatory compliance framework, because I think to a large extent, You said a lot about it, but I don't think you went in depth. So I'd like to hear. I have a couple of questions, but I think I'll just rest for now on this. Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for your question. So I will start with the first on our technology and the customer support. We are a customer-centric company. In fact, my team will tell you that we are very big on customers. I take a customer pulling in 200,000 into clicks as serious as a customer investing 10 million. As little as they will tell you, as little as 200,000, we don't joke with our customers. And it is not just about talking. We have put proper escalation metrics in place to ensure that a customer's need or problem is solved as quickly as possible. This is technology. Glitches can happen. It is not peculiar to Ijeawele, it happens pretty much with every technology company, even banks, bigger banks. But the most important thing is the quickness at which the problem is resolved. So first, we have our live support that is currently even available as we speak. Yes, our support agent, they are not here. They are available, our live support agents are available as we speak. So when you contact our live supports now, you will get response. We are also working on automating the response more. Our CMO is also proudly the founder of Johar Technologies, and by next month, because we like to continually improve, he will be deploying automated artificial intelligence, the chatbot systems into our support to ensure that every inquiries are attended to promptly. Not just not just the live support, we have different digital channels that you can reach out to us from. We have phone numbers, WhatsApp support, email support, and so many. Yes, Instagram support, TikTok, and we have agents available on all of these channels to ensure that we reach out to our we respond to our customers timely, right? And then the second question you asked was about compliance. Amazing question, thank you very much, sir. Now, first, we get a lot of this, and that's why we are taking our time. We are taking our time. Currently, we are making use of the Fidelity Bank API, and this is because we do not have the proprietary development and license at the moment to operate as a payment platform. And that's why we've integrated their API into our ecosystem, and we are under their umbrella. So they are like a third-party payment system integrated into our system. So all transactions are not processed directly to Ijeawele, but through Fidelity Bank, right? And we are working so hard by the special grace of God in the future as we transition and metamorphose into retail banking to develop our own proprietary and get the adequate licenses to be able to operate as a full bank. Because we understand that the ecosystem we are building requires huge, it is ambiguous. So it requires a very robust payment platform and technological infrastructure, and we are working hard on that. So when we get the license, we can now transition the Ijeawele Pay itself into a full bank. That way we are able to service payment across the platform very seamlessly. Now talking about the compliance as well. A lot of people do think that we are an investment company. We are not a financial service company. No. Though our operations might involve financials, you cannot do anything without money, right? If you're selling clothes, you will still need to make a transfer. Anything you're doing needs money. So, but we are not directly involved with money as a financial service platform. What we do is asset management, vehicle management, hire purchase, asset financing, right? So you purchase an asset, first of all, like I mentioned during one of my presentations, the Invest product is incorporated under the Ijeawele Autos Logistics and Investment Limited. The Ijeawele Autos Logistics and Investment Limited sells vehicle. But why would you want to buy keke from me, for instance, if I do not guarantee you that I'm going to deploy this keke into productive use and you make money? A lot of people would not be interested in owning commercial vehicles or bikes. Why would I want to buy bikes when I will have headache? So the reason you might want to buy a bike from us is because not only are we selling bikes to you, but we are selling expert management service, not financial service. So with technology, we have made this available to everyone all over the world to be a part of this hire purchase investment. So you can buy from us from anywhere in the world. And for you to buy from us and pay from anywhere in the world, then you need a payment infrastructure. That's why it looks as though we are a financial service, but it's not a financial service. So every financial related operations are carried out by our financial partners and institutions. So when we do become a financial platform, we will let you know. A financial service platform, we will let you know. And by then we would have gotten the proper, licensing and follow the right compliance to be able to do so. I appreciate you, sir. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to the chairman of Ijeawele Groups and Company. I'm a rider with Ijeawele, so as a matter of fact, I've been like the early riders. So I've heard on the maintenance of the bike and insurance, and so my question is, what is the package set down for riders in case there are accidents? Is there like an HMO to cover this rider in case there are accidents on the road? Just like you said the riders are the backbone of the business. So I want to ask, what is the plan set up to protect these riders in case there's accident? Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. We do not take our riders for granted. In fact, they validate our model, as a business. While we do not have an HMO right now, we are actively working on it. Actively, and the express director can attest to this. We are actively working on it. However, in a few times where our drivers have had accidents, we've shown support. We've shown tremendous support, and relief support. But this is just a company of 1 year. So we'll continue to improve, we'll continue to grow, we'll continue to put things and systems and structures in place to ensure that things are done properly. So that being said, that is also part of our year 2 strategy and outlook plan to be able to incorporate HMO for each of the riders, And what we want to do is, when we incorporate that, it will also be added to the payment. We are right on it. And then for the maintenance, we have a dedicated mechanics for the company. One, if you're a rider with us, if you've been working with us, you might know, some of you guys who were there, we had an inspection yesterday, right? And our mechanic was there. But this is not on us. So we establish a kind of agreement with our riders, given that this is not just a logistics company, but asset financing. And in asset financing, the modus operandi is that the riders take care of their assets. So they manage their assets, they maintain their assets. It is your property, and you're driving towards ownership. However, we still ensure that these things are done and done properly. I appreciate you.
All protocols duly observed. I wanted to ask a question based on, can someone invest in shares? Because I've attended, I'm also part of this investors. Most of these companies, they do shares, they do, I don't know if is it just a suggestion, if you can buy into the idea that somebody can subscribe, attending AGMs and some of those things. Because me too, I'm also a shareholder of some of those companies where you can buy shares. Then the other question was, how am I sure that the 200,000 that I'm going to invest in your company, is it going to be guaranteed? That's the Ijeawele's this thing, because most this thing like is it prop crowd or something like that? Most companies are just coming up, springing up, and we are not sure if they are 100% guaranteed. So that's my question. So my fear is that how am I sure that your own will not be like, oh, this company is just coming 1 year, and before you know, they will close up and you will not hear about them. There are some that have invested on like that. I don't know. Then the insurance aspect too. There are many questions like that that needs to be answered. Then the third one was the regulatory agency. If they can register with the regulatory agency to know if they can be able to move the company forward. Because those shares can help the company to grow. Me too, I'm also a financial analyst. So it's one of those things that can help the company to expand. I don't know if this will help too.
I appreciate you, sir. So I will start with the last question, and then my partner will answer the first. Is that okay? So, based on insurance, every customer has a contract. So when you purchase an asset with us by way of outright purchase or click contribution, we give you a contract, a legal binding document, stating first the details and registration of the vehicle, your payout details, information concerning your payment, and information concerning the company. And if you so desire that your own legal counsel takes care of this, we do not mind. So you can prepare your own contract and bring to us. We will sign. As long as we read the terms and, we consent mutually, then we can sign. So this is an insurance for us, right? This is an insurance for us. It's been 1 year of consistent payouts to customers, no failed payment. This is a testament of our operations and fidelity. No single failed payment. Even when our drivers fail, we still cover. No single failed payment. So your investments, your assets are 100% safe and secured. And by the way, these assets are trackable. When we issue you a contract, you can check for the details of the vehicle online. They are real assets. These are real assets that you can see. And they have been insured as well, right? They have been insured against theft, against accident, and any form of damages against the asset. So this is how we guarantee that your money is always safe with us. I will then leave the first question to my partner.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Okay, you wanted to know if we are open to public shares, right? Like you said, it was just 1 year, so we've not gotten to the stage of IPO. But however, when we get to that stage, our investors here will be the first to know about that. So, but for now, no, not now. Thank you very much.
So, and just to add to what my partner already said, at that time, when we become a public company, this is where also regulation will come in, because we'll be registered under the Security Exchange Commission to take care of everything regulation around the shares. And also in such meetings, all shareholders will be present. Annual general meetings like this will be a bit different from the one we are having today. So when we get there, we are just 1 year, and we will get there by God's grace.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Chairman, you've spoken very well. All the panelists as well. I am actually standing in for someone, and then the questions everybody have been asking still centers on trust and all of that. So, and I also understand that investors can pull out of the business at their own time and all of that. So, if as a long-term investor, what do I stand to gain? What I mean is, if I don't pull out in 1 or 2 or 3, 4, 5 years, and the business still stands and still growing, as a long-term investor, is there an avenue that the person can become part of the board or something? That's what I want to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to become an investor, a shareholder, we are open for conversations. Like I said, part of the reasons or purposes why we are having this meeting today is to establish institutional maturity and credibility, and so we can start seeking for strategic partnerships from financial institutions and investors alike. So if any investor decides to fund a company, we are also speaking to angel investors. We are also speaking to VCs to be able to raise money. So if an investor wants to put in money into the company, we are open for conversations, right, for long term. Now, this moves you from just a stakeholder to a shareholder. I think that's the only question, right? Are you clear, sir? I appreciate it.
Good day all. Yeah, as you rightly said that you are an assets management organization. So I wanted to ask, do you manage other assets, logistics? Do you tend to look into that? For example, I see problems and like solutions. Which one our biggest problem in the country, all of us know, is electricity. And today we have solar systems that can solve that problem. If we can move this model, to that particular sector, I believe that we, power the full country, in affordable way, rather than we depending on these mega systems of electricity that are not yet coming or coming up. So as way of assets class.
Thank you very much, sir. The Ijeawele Invest operation is limited to just vehicle management and vehicle assets at the moment. However, we are open for expansion at the right time. At the right time. So at the right time, the company decides to diversify into other assets outside movable assets like the vehicles. Then the board will sit on this subject, discuss on it, and know if that is what we want to do. So, but right now, our assets are just vehicles, strictly vehicles. And this is in line with our long-term vision for the Ijeawele Super App, because this Super App is going to leverage our logistics network. So, in fact, this is a strategic flagship. When we started conversation, the co-founders, when we started conversation about the Ijeawele Group, we never wanted to launch the Ijeawele Invest first. They know. We wanted to launch the Super App. But we sat back and we understood that there is no way we are able to launch the Super App and be successful with just third-party vehicles. So we sought to seek our own vehicles. And we also know that in order to build the asset capacity that we want to build, we cannot do it on our own. So we brought in the Ijeawele Invest Arm, which was an already existing brand. It was already in existence, but it was not branded Ijeawele Invest. So we brought it in as an arm or a subsidiary into the Ijeawele Group, deployed it as the flagship strategically for the aim of the broader Ijeawele ecosystem. So right now, the asset vehicles are very, very important for the movement and simplicity we want to create as part of our vision for long term. Right? I appreciate you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, are there any more questions? Our attendees who are also virtually present are free to ask their questions by way of the platform, and we'll be happy to attend to these questions. Okay, so if there are no other questions, may we seek for contributions or input, suggestions whatsoever from our drivers? Any questions or contributions, our drivers? Mr. Felix, how are you doing, sir? In absence of no other business to be transacted today and no objections, I will assume that we take this annual report for the year under review as adopted. Adopted? Yes, sir. I will now move for the adjournment of today's meeting. Please, somebody should second me. Distinguished shareholders, respected stakeholders, Board of Directors, management, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's meeting. And once again, it is my honor on behalf of the Board of Directors and my absolute pleasure to have you around today. We are committed to building an institution that is defined by innovation and discipline, and we are happy that you have seen the vision, you have supported us from day one, and that you will continue to support us. Thank you very much for your presence. Together we are building more than a company, we are building the future of mobility, we are building the future of commerce, and we are building the future of modern living. Thank you for your confidence in this brand, because it is your confidence that continues to strengthen our ambitions, and it is your partnership and support, especially in the Ijeawele Invest product, that continues to accelerate our mission. I will hereby ask that we rise for the national anthem.
sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace all battle honored, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed. Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Mama,